Doesn't need a message.
Hello, everyone.
I don't need a message.
Hey.
Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation.
Dun dun dun.
An ominous name, but don't worry, things are gonna be okay.
No.
Shut up. Well,
Not
they're
sure.
not okay. Things are not okay. Things are objectively not okay. So,
Don't lie to me. Okay.
in the world of Ahir, something quite sinister is afoot. For the past several days, the talk of the streets and taverns has all been about a so-called death curse, a wasting disease that afflicts people who have been raised from the dead. There are not a ton of people in the world who have been raised from the dead, but most of those who have are notable people. Heroes and such. So this is a deal. This is a thing that people are hearing about. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding toward the death they once denied. And when they finally succumb, they cannot be raised again, and neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've ever received that miracle in the past. Scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain a curse that has affected the entire region, and possibly the entire world. So you guys, you four, you are all part of an old-timey college that does archaeological digs and explorations into the sciences and the arcane, with various positions. I'd like you all to introduce your characters very quickly. A quick summary: your name, what you look like, and such, the usual little bits. Let's start with Quinn and Mads.
What up, guys?
Hello.
We're twins.
We are indeed.
Yeah. We're elflings.
Yes.
Uh,
Half halfling.
we're half halfling, half elfling.
Yes.
That's our kind of deal. I'm kind of a scruffy little guy.
Are you gonna be tall or short, or am I gonna be? Did we decide that?
Same height.
Same height. Okay.
Very
So
similar. We kind of have like tan skin, dark hair.
yes.
I've got my hair in a little I have like a little rat tail, like I'm Jim Hawkins from Treasure.
I love it. I think I keep mine like very emo, like it's like it falls in my eyes. But it's pretty short. It's just like it falls in my eyes, and then like I have to shake it out like every so often because like
Dang.
I'm working at my tinker's table, and then I just like shake it because I'm cool like that. Yeah, exactly. Like the emo kid from the 2000s.
And I'm her over-exuberant sidekick.
Lear is a boy.
Oh, Laura is also a boy.
Okay. Well, that works. We're twins.
So
Great,
Lear
we're
and Lore, the elflings.
Yes.
Sidekick.
Lear, you are an artificer,
Yes.
and Lore, you are a paladin.
Surprise.
And you guys are small? Medium?
We're like medium.
I think
If we looked just like humans,
It's
like,
not
it's
a big
and the
deal.
traits just pulled each other out. We just look like people.
yeah.
It's not a big
I mean,
deal. I just want to know where you're on that spectrum.
We're like medium.
You can be,
I
you
think
can
we're-
just be very short,
Yeah.
but on the
Yeah,
medium
that's
spectrum.
kind of what I feel is
Okay.
the thing.
Good to know. That's also probably good for you, Mads, because that means you can use heavy weapons if you want.
Nice.
All right. So Lore, was a Lore, or wait, which one's Lear and which one's Lore?
I'm Lear. Quinn is Lear.
Quinn is Lear. Okay. Lear was a very smart cookie and got accepted into the Circle of Four Eyes, which is an academic institution. Lear has been studying under for quite some time, and Lore went along with them, did some side jobs in the city, and when they had job openings at the Circle of Four Eyes for bodyguard opportunities, for muscle security and stuff, Lore joined up.
Yeah, I tagged along.
And that is where you guys met the other two members of your party. We'll start with we'll start with the scholar who you have met, who's been working as one of the experts on the archaeological dig that you guys really met at. Jordan, please describe your character.
Yes, my character is a satyr wizard named Zodikos. He's like he's like 5'7". He has brown hair, brown eyes. I don't really know what much else to say about him.
He's a satyr, right?
Yeah, so he has hooves. He can't wear shoes.
There's a distinct lack of shoes.
Yes, very distinct lack of shoes. And yeah, he has some like ram horns on his head, short hair.
All right, yeah. So you've met this satyr scholar who has a spell book, and then and he's been part of the academic side of things, and then you've met the fellow muscle. Jonathan, please describe your character.
Yeah, so I'm playing Icon. He's kind of a hunched kind of fellow. He's got dark skin. He's clean shaven. He also shaves the top of his head, so there's only stubble there. He wears pretty much normal, practical gear. He's got a short cloak pulled over the right side of his body that kind of hangs limp. Most notably, you can see that there's something missing. It turns out his right arm is gone. I guess the other detail is he has kind of luminescent yellow serpentine eyes.
All right. And you are a fighter, I believe, yes?
I am, yeah.
All right. And with that, we have our party. So you guys, you all met at the archaeological dig. On the western coast of Ahiri, digging out a burial cairn, very ancient one. During this, some of the dead things were not fully dead. They woke up. While other people were running, you guys used your abilities to fight them off. The four of you, and that gained you some renown. So you were the talk of the night. So that was very cool. And you've gotten to know each other a little bit better since then, since the celebrations and the dig has wrapped up. And since then, you have been invited to the home of Sin Silverlock in Port Brandy, a now retired former member of the Circle of Four Eyes and a merchant. A uniformed attendant leads you up a grand staircase to the third floor, and then ushers you into a wood-paneled room with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, and a heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. The darkly paneled walls are hung with maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, and cabinets hold hundreds more rolled up maps and charts. A person is seated in an overstuffed chair near the fire. You can't discern a gender because only the person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair, and an embroidered hood and silver mask conceal the wearer's face. Even their dry, raspy voice provides no clue. Help yourself to the wine, and seat yourselves, friends. I hope I may call you that.
I like lean over and whisper to Lear. I'm like, so the wine is 100% defo poison.
I take the wine and I drink it.
Drink the. Lear,
You did not die. It's wine. It's good wine. Very good wine.
And I just kind of glare at you, Lore, like.
I'm mad at you. We're not talking.
All right.
Yeah, I look over and
He's my friend.
I see that.
I say the wine's not poisoned, by the way.
Say something? I didn't hear anything. It must be someone I'm not talking to right now.
Lore, come on. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a sneeze. All right. I pour Lore a drink.
They want to say to us?
At the moment, you are all standing awkwardly.
I take a seat.
There we go.
I'll take a seat as well.
I sit down on the other side of Z so that I'm
Wow.
I'm gonna I'm going to use my magical tinkering on the chair that Lore sits in, and I'm gonna make it emit an odor.
That's so
Does this take an action, or what is this?
I think it's an action, yeah.
That's pretty messed up.
subtly, or do you go over to the chair with like a hammer and?
I assume you have to touch it.
Oh, do I? Wait, hold on. Let me check.
No, you throw a nail at it, and
Your patron is currently staring at you all, waiting for this nonsense to end.
Hold on, I can't tell if I need to. Hold on.
He look bad. He always does this.
I make it smell like roses.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I just like. I don't know.
You take out a small little invention that you attach to the chair and make it smell like roses.
Yes.
You take out what would that be?
It's like
a little perfume sprayer.
Yeah. Yes.
You've got to flavor all the artificer stuff as inventions.
Yeah, it's
you gotta plug it in.
So while you guys are doing this, while you're doing this, so Sin Silverlock looks at you. It's like, cool. So I'm dying. So if we could actually get through this particular part.
Why are you dying?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Oh, the death. Hey.
Oh, good. You've heard about that.
Hey.
That saves some time. Yes.
And my gonna
That means you've died before then.
Once, long ago, yes.
My brother's gonna stop it.
That is good to hear. Yes. Once long ago, when I was venturing about, my now wife brought me back from death. And this curse has struck me. I don't know how much longer I'll last before I perish. Everyone is stymied by what is happening. But I have many contacts in many places. And I have learned that the death curse is caused by a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger. According to their sources, the Soulmonger is somewhere in the nation of Isanga. Have any of you ever been?
Have we?
The twins, no.
Yeah.
Zodokos, highly doubtful that your explorations would have taken you out there.
Yeah, Econ's face kind of goes stony.
You know the place?
Yes, I have been there.
What's it like?
It's
Yes.
hostile.
Interesting.
Oh. Well, even more the reason to have a guide. Nice. Go us.
Yes.
I prefer not to go back to that place. It's probably a better idea you hire someone with more experience.
I already have. They say with a very dry look in their eyes.
Did they die? When you sent them, did they die?
I do not know what has happened to them.
So we were plan B.
Great.
You should have asked us first, because Lear can totally do it.
How many people have you sent before coming to us?
Only 2 expeditions.
Plan C.
I'm gonna make an insight check.
79. Let me make a...
Okay, that was terrible.
I'm trying to send out as many as possible to stave off the inevitable.
All right, let's see if I have good insight, because otherwise I do not. Oh, well, okay, so that was a 12. I'm trying to discern, like, not if he's hiding anything, but like, if there's dangers that, like, he's holding back on, or like,
I mean, they
if
haven't
he's trying
gotten
to
to the dangers.
Okay. Never mind.
Your friend is quite right. Isanga is a peninsula ringed with mountains, choked with rainforests, enormous creatures, violent tribes, and an army of undead prowl its jungles and ruins. Mapping the
Wonderful.
place has always been nigh impossible, and nothing is known about the region's current geography beyond a few miles from the coast. But, working from dozens of sea charts, logbooks, and explorers' journals, I assembled everything known about the current state of Isanga into one map. I'll provide it to you if you undertake my mission, but if you want to back out now, that is your prerogative. I do not blame you.
No, we'll do it. Well,
if you succeed. In my prime, I was and quite still am a mage of great power.
Hmm. And what would you offer us?
And I would offer you great.
A wish.
Some would say yes.
This is
What
great.
kind of-
Save my life, and I can give you money or magic, whichever you so choose.
Okay. I like lean kind of in like to the group. I'm like, we're taking it, right? We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm hired by the college, which means I am hired by you. So, your choice.
Lear can totally do it. Lear, you've got this.
I suppose I don't want to die, but sure. Sounds interesting. Sounds fun.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, we're good. Z?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
I think you will also find there are a great many things to uncover in Isanga as well.
Hmm.
There are many
Great.
places that have gone untouched for hundreds of years. Perhaps
Interesting.
even thousands.
Nice.
But I do tell you this. If you want to leave, you must do so now. I can take you at earliest convenience. I will take us all to Port Yaru, the only major settlement in Chult, once you are ready. Once there, I will stay with a friend named Wakango Otamu. He's one of the 7 merchant princes who rule the city.
All
I
right.
suggest you would use that time to get supplies and a guide.
All right.
Need a or icon. You how how well do you know the place? Scale of 1 to 100.
It's been. Well, last time I was there, I was a boy. So, I
So
might be more familiar with some places more than others.
Still
So-
might serve well.
But do you think we should get a guide? Like, or you think you can lead us?
I feel like a guide would work better. Or
Are you asking me to guide, or
I'm asking if you would feel comfortable being the guide, or if you'd rather, like, we got somebody else.
I know my way around? But perhaps it has been several years, so perhaps a guide would be better.
Then let's get a guide.
all right,
Let's find a guide.
let's do that.
Okay.
Let's go.
You are all ready.
Well, we need to get a guide.
We're doing that.
Well, we're doing it once we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
We are not there.
Well, yeah.
What about
Just to go
supplies?
or what?
Supplies will be more than available in Port Yaru.
Okay, I'm good.
But perhaps you were talking about money for supplies.
Money would be nice, yes.
Yeah.
Front? Anything?
And she rings a little bell. And the uniformed attendant comes in. And you all get 50 gold up front.
Yeah!
On a little pouch.
Nice.
Nice.
This is more money than I've ever seen. This is great.
More than you've ever seen?
Yeah!
Not gonna deny that.
I know.
Hey, Lore. Together we have 100. So
Gold. Fuck
yeah, so that's a lot more. So maybe we pool if we want something great.
Are you gonna try and are you gonna try and swindle me out of my half?
No,
Okay, we'll pool. You'll probably need fancier stuff than me.
I don't know about that, but
Hit
we'll
thing.
find something that we both want to use, and it'll be expensive, and we actually get it.
And you need your tinkering tools because you're the chosen one and everything. So
Oh my God, lore.
what? You are. It's cool. It's great. Yeah, we'll pool.
All right.
Personal suggestions for most of you. Your guide will probably suggest this, but insect repellent and sunscreen.
Yeah.
You see this figure now shed the big old blanket they have been wearing, and it is a woman, an older woman, graying hair, and you can see they are not looking in the best of shape.
Okay. Why did she do that?
She's getting to leave with us.
She's dressed in a very, at the moment, elegant but simple, kind of like what you would expect a mage to wear. It's vaguely magey, blue and
Fancy.
silver clothes, robes. It's like, are you ready to depart?
Why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
She takes a little key, opens up one of the cases on the side, takes out a map, locks it again, returns to you all, and she begins reciting these arcane words. And for a moment there is the glow of a circle around the five of you. And you disappear in a flash of blue light.
Woof.
And in that flash of blue light, it was probably, whatever. You're hit with a little bit of jet lag and a little bit of strangeness because there was definitely a time change.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So it's probably later in the day now. You appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones, mingle with voices shouting and cursing in an unfamiliar language, filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharfside smells of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Port Ziaru is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, orange, and salmon pink. Or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant creatures and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers, or is draped in leafy, flowery vines. Minstrels in bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform on street corners. There are multicolored pennants and sun awnings fluttering atop the city halls, and a crowd of children dressed in feathered hats and capes races past you, squealing in delight, as a street performer, costumed as a big-toothed, feathery lizard, stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing.
This is going to be fun.
This looks great.
Yeah, Sin looks to you and says, I recommend you secure rooms for yourselves, either at the Thundering Lizard, if you're looking for a rather raucous time, or Kaya's House of Repose, if you want a good night's sleep. Both will be located near the Red Bazaar, and they point in a particular direction. I will be going to the house of my friend Wakango Atamu. Simply ask around. It wouldn't be hard to find if you need to talk to myself or him. And now I am going to drop you, and they hand Lear, they hand you the map that they collected.
Thank you.
And I will drop that in the easy access. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
There we go. There we go. Interesting.
Oh, and I will also give you this one, which is a map of the port, so you can all see this. You all see these maps. You don't see the map. You see the map of Isanga, which is that top one there. That is the port city you're in. You don't have a map of that, but if you want to go places, because you can see this place is built on hills, so you can get a better view of anything. So anywhere you want to explore, you can do so.
Where are we right now?
Right now, you are in the Harbor Ward.
Okay.
Yes, you are in the Harbor Ward. Let me find a map. There it is. There's my map that I'm looking at. So you're right by Area 13 on the little map of Port Ziaru.
Okay.
Right by Area 11, 8, 13. You're just kind of on the docks there.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna start walking.
Yeah, since Silver Lane begins to also take their leave of you, best of luck, my friends.
Thank you.
May the four winds guide your path.
Have a great day.
So yeah, they wander off. You guys take your leave of them, and you see, as you are moving through the city, for the first time, most of you have never seen a creature such as this before. Pulling a cart, there is a large beast, much larger than any bovine that you have ever encountered. Huge in its nature. It appears to have an extremely thick hide that is almost completely sandy red, speckled with black. And it has a large kind of head crest coming out of its the back of its head, with two large horns protruding from its forehead and one large one protruding from its nose. And it is pulling a cart. And just stumbles past you guys.
I haven't seen that for a while.
Thing was huge. That thing could like eat me if it wanted to.
They're herbivores.
Oh, well then it wouldn't want to.
Yes, the icon. You know this as a torikera.
That was a toritera.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what is the difference between the market ward and the merchant's ward?
So the merchant's ward, you will say that Sin also gave you a map of Port Ziaru, which are easy to obtain. Would you like to explore, or would you like to find out?
Well, I mean,
or would you like to ask
fuck around?
I was asking Igon.
Igon.
Is it
That's his
Igon
name,
or
right?
Icon?
Icon.
Sorry,
Is it
Oh.
Igon or Icon?
Icon or Econ. So
Econ?
yeah,
Econ.
It's a
Econ.
cuss sound. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was asking Econ.
Okay.
Sorry, rephrase that question. Like,
He wants to know the
Ask that-
difference between the merchant's ward and the market ward. Econ,
It-
you don't know.
I have not visited the cities often, to be honest.
Okay. Okay.
I'm I'm gonna start walking to the merchant's ward.
All
I'll go
right,
too.
that is the closest thing to you guys. So you guys start walking over there to the merchant's ward on the western half of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And you can see as you get there, in general, this appears to kind of be an upper class kind of section. It's very nice. You can see there is a palace sitting up on a hilltop. It's a very beautiful place. And you see there are guards standing on guards standing on guard up on its walls. There are a bunch of villas and other very nice houses lined up all around the place, around this area. But where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. As you begin approaching Area 6 on that little map, you see the Grand Souk, which is a big old market.
What kind of stuff do they sell?
You see some people they're selling all sorts of stuff. There's timber, there's spices, there's medicines concocted from jungle plants. There are the skulls of these large lumbering beasts that you see even more of as you're walking through the city. You see these creatures of that have shelled, plated backs and big old clubs on their tails. You see a couple that people are riding occasionally that are just kind of big duck-billed creatures. And some of the skulls that you're seeing are large sharp-toothed things, or smaller ones with sharp teeth. You haven't seen those yet. So that's ominous. You see they're selling iron, tiger pelts, carved ivory. There is handiwork that appears from your guys' scholarly experience appears to be goblin made or something else, something different. Which you don't see a lot of goblins particularly around here. Most of the makeup as you're walking through the city appears to be a lot of dark-skinned humans. Sort of like Econ, but without the striking eyes, which they appear to be normal humans. Although there is a fair mix of people who you can tell are just traders who are from the sea and making their way here to trade, who are all variety of humans and dragonborn, elf, dwarf, but humans do seem to be making up the native population here. But although you do see also a fair number of tabaxi, catfolk,
Ooh.
and turtles. Though those three groups seem to be the main inhabitants of Port Ziaru. You also see they're selling colored feathers, tropical fruit. There are monkeys. Someone is selling monkeys.
Oh.
There's giant slabs of meat from something.
Lear, I was gonna say we should get a monkey, but I've already got you, so we're good.
And the tabaxi, a lot of the tabaxi around this particular area do seem to be minstrels who are playing and just adding to the general chaos and cacophony of noise.
I look for anything like that I could use in inventions, like little bits of ancient like machinations or something. Mechanisms, I mean.
So basically, anything you can find in Chapter 5 of the Player's Handbook, you can find here. As well as any of the stuff I mentioned.
All right, chapter 5. Here we go.
Chapter 5.
So that's all the fun stuff.
There's like hella stuff. Would we already have like weapons and stuff?
So you all have your basic gear.
The starting equipment?
The starting equipment.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So if you want to get anything wild, now is the chance.
Great.
Buy a warship.
No,
things
I don't
within
think we have that
reason.
much.
Within
Let's buy
reason.
a helicopter.
There are some things that you obviously see you cannot get. The example they list, you can't buy an elephant here. There doesn't appear to be any elephants available. You also don't. Where is that? Let me check this real quick. I'm seeing where you can buy a couple particular things.
I'd like to look around to see if I see any individuals that are kind of keeping to themselves, maybe keeping their eyes lowered to the ground and that sort of thing.
Make a perception or insight check.
Okay.
So, other than the stuff in chapter 5, you said that there was meat and monkeys, and did you say anything else?
Yeah, there's carved ivory, there's tiger pelts, there's dino skulls and claws, there's iron, there are medicines, spices.
Should we get spices or spice?
Spice? Do you spice?
Hey.
So,
Have you ever seen that, Mads? Have you actually seen that?
Seen what?
The full video of Critical Role.
No, I haven't.
They go to do a very plot-crucial get a magic item to save the world thing, and the bard goes out of his way to try and find drugs.
Nice. I love that.
And then he basically does the equivalent of buying oregano from the drug dealer. And then he poops
Do you
on...
guys think we should get like a tent?
He poops on their desk.
ew.
I have a tent. I have a 2-person tent.
Oh, perfect. I'm the second person.
Yes.
Great.
This place does seem to be a bit of luxury items. That seems to be the focus of this upper class side of things. So you don't see many people selling the hardy outdoorsman gear.
Well, then that's probably.
What if I got like a really cool cape? And then I had a cool cape. Wouldn't that be good?
That would be, you could.
It could be like a pelt. It could look really cool.
I got a 17.
Oh, you got a 17?
I did.
At this particular junction in time, with that roll, you do notice there are a number of children and other shady individuals who are trying to appear unnoticed, but particularly by the guards who are patrolling this area. you take them more as pickpockets than anything else.
Okay.
Should we try the market ward and see what's there as well?
Yes.
All right, you guys head to the market ward.
By the way, I would like to try and note the prices. Are the prices in the merchant's ward this like the same as what's in chapter 5, or are
Yes,
they higher?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
yeah. This isn't a Barovia situation where I'm hiking up the prices on you guys.
Do you not think that maybe we should find ourselves rooms first?
Well, I mean, we know the two different places.
Yeah, but what if they're really expensive and then like we buy stuff and then we
Okay.
don't have a place to sleep and we have to sleep in a tent?
That's true.
That would be
That's
sad.
fair.
Or what if they sell out and there's no room for
This is a busy port.
Right. Yeah. Let's check the inns then.
Yeah. All right, you guys head back. Where? Okay, let me check the numbers. Did it say particularly where the fucking places were? She said, okay, area 18. Both inns are located near the Red Bazaar, area 18. Okay. Okay, so that's way down. Okay, so that's right by the market
It's on the way to
ward.
the market ward. Then.
Yep. Another thing you guys would have noticed, right by where you teleported, there were a bunch of temples. That's just fun info. But you
Right.
guys head down south to the market ward. Which inn do you want to go to? Sin suggested if you're looking for a restful time, then you go to Kaya's House of Repose. If you're looking for a fun time, you go to the Thundering Lizard.
You guys want to? Do you guys want to go to the fun one?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't sleeping more important?
Is it though?
Then what? Then partying? Then
Yes.
living? Then living?
We are alive.
Yeah, but are we living though?
That seems a redundant question.
It's not. It's about the connotation of the word.
I nod.
If everyone wants to go, then
You could just check. You could just check it out. Just go check.
yes, I suppose we could check.
All right, so you
We
guys
go.
continue heading on your way. There's many things that strike you about this city that are very different from Port Brandy and most other places you've been. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you.
In addition to the large creatures bustling about pulling carts, that you notice that Ikan is able to give you names to: the Hadro, the Anquilo, the Paquique. There are you see there are banners up and little like trophy things, which makes you assume there are races that go on through the streets here.
Oh, sick.
Riding these dinos. There are flowers and green plants and vines growing everywhere that seem to spring out of the stones themselves. The defensive walls and towers, and even just merchant stalls and everything, are all topped with colorful awnings that shield everyone from the sun and rain. Which that's actually another good point. It's hot and humid here.
Yeah. Maybe I don't need a cape.
Your armor is stifling.
Yeah. We should take off our armor. We should go party.
I don't wear armor.
Well, then you are good job. You're one step ahead of us.
It's like that thing where it's like, wait, I never wrote down a set of common clothes. It's like, I'm naked.
Yeah.
I feel like we should dress up. You know that level in Breath of the Wild where Link has to like go sneak around in like a little bikini? I think that's what we should all be wearing.
Gerudo Town?
Yeah. I feel like we should all dress up like Princess Jasmine.
Alright, so you guys head to the Red Bazaar.
Mhm.
So, which one would you like to check out first? The Thundering Lizard or Kaya's House of Repose? Because it seems pretty unanimously...
The Thundering Lizard!
Yep.
Yes.
There you go. You head into the Thundering Lizard, which clearly caters
fuck
to a
is
raucous
up?
clientele.
Hey!
Yes.
You walk in and you are instantly hit by the sound of... There's been tabaxi minstrels all over the place. None of them have had a bass up until this point. So this one is pretty wild. Until the bass drops and it's like, fuck! Shit. Everyone's like, yeah! He's like, fuck, no!
Nice. Great. Hey, this looks great, right?
If you ask about the prices here, it is 5 silver to stay for a night, for a bed for the night.
Hey, that's cheap as hell.
Yeah.
What do you think? Econ?
I will stay with the group.
Yeah, but do you like it?
It's a little noisy.
Do you want to go to check out the other place?
I'm a guard. You guys can stay wherever you want.
I too am a guard. We're allowed to have opinions. I have a lot of them all the time. So. Lear, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean,
You want to stay in the party house?
yeah.
Fuck a tabaxi?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you know, if you want to, you do you.
Well, I mean, well, do you want to stay at the party house or you want to go to
Yes, I want to stay at the party house.
Okay, we're going to stay at the party house. Sorry, Econ. I'll buy you a pair of earmuffs today.
It does not matter either way.
I'll buy you some earplugs.
You don't have to, thank you.
And a sleep mask. And some slippers.
That's a lot. You don't have to do that.
And an old little hat like Ebenezer Scrooge.
You can. You're too kind.
And one of those hats that has the little ball on the end, so that when he snores, he goes.
Yeah.
And it like
it'll be great. And a teddy
it
bear.
bounces up and
It'll
down.
be great.
And then you can all appear to him when you all die. You can appear in the night to him as the ghosts, and just like Lore can just like rattle chains around and fuck.
Me and Lyra will be like, we're Marley and Marley.
Ooh,
no.
We're Marley and
Marley. Whoa.
Yeah.
So you guys, you can all mark 5 silver off of your money from the many gold pieces you got in advance.
Now we have 49.5 gold pieces.
Yep.
It's crazy.
You set yourself up with rooms for the night, but you still have more time in the day to explore if you want to explore the market ward.
Wait, so I want to make sure. Were we not supposed to add the gold from our background, or
You can have the gold from your background too. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh
Okay.
wow, some of us have gold from our backgrounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
it's just so confused. I'm like,
Eat the rich. Okay.
So you guys go to explore the merchant ward a bit more,
Yeah, let's go.
if you want
Yes.
to.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
see, the merchant ward has a great many things as well. All the same stuff you can find in chapter 5, but also it deals in more uh, it deals in more everyday needs. You see, there's locally produced meat, there's vegetables, there's more tropical fruit. There is this light, kind of tangy alcohol that has the smell kind of hangs in the air. There's light tropical clothing. There's insect repellent and rain catchers and other household goods. And then there are some things, and I will flip the page to this, that you can only buy here in specialty items. You can only get here in Isanga. Or at least, like, I guess you could get a canoe, but I guess you could technically get a canoe in other parts of the world. But we're gonna so yeah, there's insect repellent, which I can tell you guys mechanically how that works. It's sold in insect blocks or incense blocks. But it is also, which you light it and burn it. They also sell the insect repellent as in a gourd or vial of salve, which has a set number of applications. There are rain catchers, which you can use to get yourselves some drinking water, fresh drinking water that you don't have to heat up. There is that amber-colored alcohol, which you find is called tej. It is made from honey. It is very popular here, apparently. And there are weapons and armor sold here. But one weapon that is slightly different from other times you've seen weapons for sale, there is a spear-looking weapon. But it's not quite as long as most spears, and the blade appears to take up much more of the length of the blade. It is a 3-foot wooden shaft with a either steel or stone blade, depending on what seller you're looking at. And the blade is up to 18 inches long.
So it's kind of like a sword spear almost. If you think about it like that.
It is an ikulwa. Ikulwa.
This sounds cool as hell.
I
How?
go up to Lore.
Yes.
Can you manage this group? Actually, I'm going to go up to. What's your name again, Jordan?
my name. What?
Z.
Zodokos, yeah?
Yeah, Zodikos.
Zodikos.
Z.
Zodikos.
Yeah.
Can you make sure this group? Can you pick up supplies for us?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Wait, why are you gonna buy the cool sticky thing, pointy thing?
I look over at it. No, I'm happy with my sword.
Oh, okay.
Is the
Are you
Ikawa
okay?
I'm going to go and look for a guide. I will be
okay.
back as soon as I can.
Okay, be safe.
If I don't see you, I'll meet you back at the Thundering Lizard.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Hey, I want to know more about this pointy thing. Like how much it costs.
You go up, and the merchant there. You are interested in the ikulwa.
Yeah.
I give you good price, my friend. 1 gold.
Great. Wait, that's a really good price.
It is a really good price.
Why is it so cheap?
That is the going rate for an ikulwa. What you want?
Can I roll an insight check to see if this thing is totally fucked up and useless?
Yeah, go for it. Roll an insight check. Or are you
No,
Are you investigating him or the weapon?
Well, I gotta investigate the weapon, I think.
Good idea.
Because it's weird that it would only be 1 gold.
A spear is only
Is
1
it
gold.
A spear is only 1 gold?
The simple weapons, the ones on the simple weapon table tend to run anywhere from a silver piece to 5 gold.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Martial
it's a
weapons-
simple.
Martial weapons and bows and crossbows are where they really get expensive.
So
Yeah.
an Ikawa is a martial weapon, though, I believe.
An equal weapon is a simple melee weapon.
Oh, is it?
Is it
Does
for
it-
to throw or it's for to stab then? You said melee.
So yes, so you can use it to do the stab, or you can also throw it. It is not perfectly balanced, but it is good for the throw. If you do really
Okay.
good throw, you can get it like 30 feet.
Okay. So not great for throwing. Okay.
So basically, what
I'm
the
gonna-
Ikawa can do, to give you game mechanics wise of it,
Yeah.
it does a D8 piercing damage,
Okay.
which is on the upper end for one-handed weapon.
Yes.
But unlike all other weapons that do a D8 of damage with one hand, it has the thrown property. It has a short range of 10 feet and a long range of 30 feet.
Okay.
So
I
you
feel like
can-
it'd be kind of cool to have. I feel like it'd be kind of cool to have something different. I'm still gonna investigate it just to see if it's a good weapon.
Investigation.
Oh. It's. Hold on, what's my? So it's only I only got a 9.
You kind of like tap it against
You're not
the wood.
able to detect any flaws in this particular Ikuwas that this fellow is
It's
selling.
perfect. Okay. I'm kind of hoping to like dual wield eventually. That's kind of my like plan in this.
Do it.
So I think I'm gonna buy 2 of them.
2 Ikuwas. Yes, that be 2 gold.
Yes, 1 + 1 does equal 2. Okay, well, here's my 2 gold.
Ah, good. Yes. He reaches over, takes them off the shelf. A pleasure doing business.
Thank you.
Yeah, he gives you
I put
like
them on my back all cool like an X.
Yeah, they're very cool. They have a little band that has a feather attached to it towards the tip of the spearhead, which is
Great.
like
And can you spell this for me, this weapon?
yes, YKLWA.
The Y is silent.
Cool. Lit.
Another
Next.
thing you can buy here that I forgot to mention, there are beasts for sale.
Ooh.
So there are those duck-billed dinosaurs that you've seen some pulling carts as beasts of burden.
Oh my god.
They walk on 2 legs. And they're like,
Could you ride it? Could you ride
you
it?
have seen a few people riding them.
Oh.
You see there are some giant lizards for sale, which are also rideable. You see there are the ankyros, dainanis, and anyway, so you see the ankyros, which are the big plated dinosaurs, the ankylosaurus, with the club on their tail. You see there are the torikeras, the big 3-horned, the tri-horned, the triceratops, the 3-horned giant beasts. You see there are your first experience with the predators of Isanga. You see about the size, a little bit taller than the twins, probably a bit shorter, or around Econ's height. This predatory, vaguely bird-like creature with hooked talons as these little arms, and just covered in a sheet of blue feathers, which has sharp teeth and yellow eyes with kind of the cat's eye thing going on.
like ego.
This
is sick.
Yeah, those are chained. Those have muzzles on them currently. That's definitely a predator. Another thing you notice, there are some places that have little monkeys hanging around that are for sale. But the thing that makes them very different from the other monkey sellers you've seen is that these monkeys have wings.
Yes.
Flying monkeys.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
It is a wondrous place.
Okay. I need a flying monkey so bad.
Do you really, Lore?
Yes. Oh my god, can you imagine if we had a flying monkey? That would be the sickest shit in the world. We have to have a flying monkey. But we do also need to have insect repellent very badly.
Yes, and suntan lotion, and I think that we might need another tent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
How
also
much
you
are
like
the flying
food and water
monkeys?
and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You go up. There's an old lady who's running the tent that sells flying monkeys, kind of fanning herself. Like, it's like, you
Hey.
interested in the monkey?
Yes.
Is Kepali Jip, she's trying to find the word in common, Jip, 100 gold.
No, thank you.
How about 50?
No.
Okay. I like go over to one of the monkeys and I look it in the eyes and I'm like, I will come back for you. Goodbye. What are the
Yeah.
Hey, how is it just the one lady here?
It is the one lady. There are guards around, not as many as the merchant ward. And I think she does have, like, obviously, like, what you think is probably, like, a young relative. It's not the one lady. There's obviously, like, a young relative, a young man who's helping her out.
Okay. So it would be...
all the animals do appear to be domesticated, though, however. So they are seemingly trained or docile.
Would you say it would be exceedingly difficult for me to steal a monkey?
Oh my goodness.
Probably. Considering monkeys make noise.
Even with my +7 to stealth and sleight of hand.
Oh my goodness.
You think... So the interesting thing about flying monkeys is that they are actually not tiny. They are actually size small.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a very large dog.
Yeah, I'd say they're on the smaller end of small.
So we're looking at like a golden retriever?
No, like
golden retrievers are like medium sized.
I'd say they're medium. This isn't a creature that you could very easily stuff under your jacket and walk away unnoticed. Like if it was capuchin sized or something, maybe. This is very much not that.
Could you imagine?
A baby one?
The baby ones are not for sale. They're not properly trained yet.
If I could have a baby flying, like a capuchin-sized flying monkey, that would be so good for me.
Could you imagine,
Whatever. Maybe I'll just steal a regular monkey.
A pygmy flying monkey.
Flying monkey?
Yes.
That's literally all I've ever wanted.
Or like, what are the ones with like the orange lion manes?
Oh yeah, that's a marmoset.
A marmoset flying monkey.
Ugh. He's so good for me. Whatever. Listen, we'll get our the supplies that we actually do seriously need, and then I'll come back here and maybe see if I can find a very small monkey that I could take with me in some fashion by some means that I could liberate
monetarily or otherwise.
Yeah. But let's get the stuff we actually need.
First, I'm gonna look for the 2-man tent.
Yes.
Because we really only need one more of those. So to get that out of the way.
And that's like 1 gold piece, so.
Yeah, tent might be in basic equipment, isn't it?
It's under adventuring gear. In 1 page 150.
Yep, 2-person tent. 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
I'm gonna
Gold per
buy
person.
the insect repellent.
Insect repellent.
Yeah, we
Let me give
definitely
you
need
prices for insect repellent.
Okay.
Because we'll probably need a lot of it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You are trekking through uncharted jungle. It is smart to be over-prepared right now, guys.
Yeah.
Where the heck was the insect? I had the page open. There it is. Okay. A block of incense sells for 1 silver piece, but a gourd or vial of salve sells for 1 gold piece. The incense, when lit, burns for 8 hours and repels normal insects within a 20-foot radius centered on it. The gourd or salve, or vial of salve, has 20 applications of odorless grease, and 1 application protects its wearer from normal insects for 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get okay. Hold on. How much is the salve?
Salve is 1 gold piece.
Okay.
And how many helpings are in that? How many
20.
servings? 20
Mm.
for 24 hours.
Yep,
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
that's 20 days.
So I'm going
5
I'm
weeks,
going to get
5 days if you count 1
How
for
much
each.
is it?
It's 1 gold piece.
For 1
I'm
gold
going
piece,
to get
we get 5 days for each of us.
I think that we should get 2 each, so we each have 40 days.
right.
Okay.
So I was gonna get 8.
All right. You get 8 gourds of insect repellent.
Yes.
Okay. So,
And that is how many? I'm sorry. How much is it per
1.
vial? Like how much gold?
1 gold.
1 gold. So 8 gold then.
Yep.
So, Lear, out of our pool, we've spent 11 gold.
Yes.
So we have 89 gold left.
Wait, how much did I started with 25 gold?
Wait, you did?
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't think I started with any gold. Wait, what background did you pick?
Archaeologist, I think.
Oh, I'm an urchin.
Oh my god.
Dang, dude.
I just thought that made sense.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of riding on your coattails. I'm from a poor village. Probably everything I had, I give to you for your studies and shit.
Probably.
I'm going to get a fucking monkey if it kills me. Because I have a longsword from my starting equipment, so I'm wondering if that lady would barter with me a little bit. A
Depends.
longsword is worth 50 gold. Could be like, he'll give you this, plus
What?
50 gold. And you can give me a flying monkey. Maybe I'm thinking of a great sword, actually.
Longsword is not worth 50 gold.
Yeah, a great sword is worth 50 gold. Whatever. Maybe
more
I'll
metal.
tell her it's worth 50 gold. It's magic.
Oh, you could?
Yeah, I could be like my artificer brother, who, by the way, is the chosen one. Worked on this. And he tested it, and he got his chosen one magic over it. So you should give me a monkey.
No idea where you're getting that from.
He's the chosen one?
Yeah.
There was a
I'm sure.
prophecy. There's a prophecy in our village. And he's the chosen one. So
Okay.
Lord, please.
he's gonna come. He's destined to bring abundance and good fortune to our small village.
Remember this.
We probably would have gone over this on our first mission because Lauren never shuts the fuck up about it.
Yeah. And Lear rolls his eyes every single time.
All right. So we should probably find the sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's easy to find. I kind of made that one up, but that's easy.
Oh.
Mark
Okay.
off a silver piece.
What?
Mark off a
A
silver
silver.
piece for sunscreen.
Okay.
It'll last you forever. It's a sunscreen bottle.
Awesome.
I'm gonna buy that thing that catches rainwater.
Yes, you can get a rain
that's
catcher
smart. That's smart.
for 1 gold piece.
Okay.
So it is a simple contraption consisting of a 5-foot square leather tarp and a wooden frame with legs. When the tarp is stretched across the wooden frame, it forms a basin that can catch 2 gallons of drinking water per inch of rainfall and hold up to 8 gallons. The tarp and wooden frame fold up for easy transport. It weighs 5 pounds.
Lit.
Are we doing like carrying capacity?
No, that's just what it says.
Okay.
Unless.
Unless.
I mean, I have like a 7 strength, so
I have 10 strength.
You're fine.
Very strong.
You're fine.
I have.
So you have a
12
rain
strength.
catcher.
okay.
Great.
Do you think we should only stick with one, or should we get multiple?
I think 1 is probably plenty, don't you think?
Probably.
I mean, how
Unless,
much?
I mean,
how
how
much
often
water-
does it rain, I suppose?
Yeah, and how much water is it able to catch?
It is able to. It can catch 2 gallons of drinking water per inch of rainfall and holds up to 8 gallons.
Oh wow,
Okay.
that's a lot. But how often does it rain?
It begins raining as soon as you buy it.
Okay, great. And we need food rations, right? And
Yes. You see people are instantly prepared in a bunch of umbrellas. And the
That's really
shops
cute.
are all already protected by awnings.
So it rains often here. Good to know. So yeah, let's look for food then,
Yes.
because that
Yeah, like-
essentially secures water.
some trail mix.
1 day of
And some
rations
jerky?
costs 5 silver.
Oh hell yeah!
Hold on.
And there's also, you guys, there's also like a high chance that we'll be able to forage as well, don't you think? I guess
Wait.
Econ would know that.
You said 1 day of rations cost how much?
1 day of rations costs 5 silver.
That seems expensive.
It does seem expensive. But don't you think we'll be able to forage as well?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of Econ.
Oh yeah,
Econ.
he's on the search.
You're on the search for guides. I don't think this even requires a check. You ask around, and you find that the guides, they don't have a specific office, but they are. I think you can probably ask one of the shopkeepers or something, like where is a good place to find guides. It's like, yes, the guides. They work for the merchant Prince Jobal. You can find them often in the either Kaya's House of Repose or the Thundering Lizard. They frequent those places looking for clients.
Thank you.
Just ask the bartender. Or
Tell me,
whoever's at the desk.
is there been any trouble recently?
There has been many expeditions into the jungle. Many folk coming in. Not so many coming back in the last 20 or so days.
I begin speaking in the native language.
Isangan?
Yep. Do you know what happened to them?
Not much. He responds back in Isangan. The terrors of the jungle no doubt takes many of them. Some return and simply leave.
There were returns.
What was that?
There were returns.
Yes, some. Some merely cannot handle they go in ill prepared, they get diarrhea, they leave. They want nothing to do with this place.
Thank you for your help.
Of course. Swift winds.
And then I go to the other place before I go to the Thundering Lizard because I already know where that place
Alright, you go to
is.
Kaya's House of Repose. As opposed to when you walked into the Thundering Lizard and the base dropped. You walk into Kaya's House of Repose and it's very nice. It's very chill. It's quiet. There's some people drinking tea. Or just like, having quieter conversations. It's a more relaxed place.
Yeah, I look around kind of regretfully. So I walk over. Excuse me.
Yes, there's a woman behind the bar, an older Isangan woman with long hair. Yes?
Do you know if there are any guides here?
She looks around the room. Yes, there is, at the moment there is Azaka Stormfang. More will come through soon, but if you wish to talk to one now, she is over there.
Thank you.
Yes. If you wish, I can direct any others to you.
Please do.
All right.
I give 2 silver.
Oh, she takes that. Yes. All right, you head over to Azaka.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, you see a woman who I'm going to describe as soon as I got handouts for you for the guides, which I would hand out if it was in my power. But I will send you things in the easy access channel of our Discord. She is an Isangan woman with kind of brownish auburn hair. She's got some scars on the side of her face you can see. But she looks well traveled. Good day.
Good day. I'm looking for a scholar capable enough to guide a troop of scholars into the forest.
I can take you anywhere in Isanga. If you need a guide to get you through the jungle alive, look no farther. I was born in the jungle. I know its dangers well, and how best to avoid them. Choose me and you may rest assured that you and your party is in safe hands.
Tell me,
What was
have there
that?
been have there been any movement from the serpent people?
Think on this for a moment. I have not seen as much of them, no. They stick to the southern side of the jungle. Although
I know
raiding
it.
parties do head out sometimes.
Do you have any extras who can come along to help move supplies?
If you are looking for more hirelings, I have only myself.
What is your price?
I charge 5 gold coins per day, and I require a 30-day payment upfront.
That is steep.
Indeed. Survival is a thing worth paying for. But if your band is sturdy, and perhaps you help me in something of my own, I need to venture to Firefinger and deal with the Terrafolk who have stolen something from me that I want back. I'm willing to waive my fee if you aid me in this.
We are here on a mission of great import. I do not know if we have time. Perhaps, if you will allow me to look and explore my options, I shall get back to you.
Take your time. There we go. There is a Zaka in the Discord for you.
Cool.
Nice.
Alright, so you hang around the bar, or the inn, a bit. The rest of you can come back from shopping, so you can all be involved in this if you want. As the rest of the guides come back, are we all agreed to that?
Yeah, but I still want to look at the monkeys.
You can look at the monkey. It is free to look at the monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, the little monkeys, the little guys. How much are those? Little monkeys. I'm just curious.
The little monkeys are currently clutched to the mama monkeys.
What
The
about what about the ones that don't fly?
Oh, the ones that don't fly. You know, I don't really have prices for regular monkeys.
Free to a good home.
God, let me.
There's a
let me
3 gold adoption fee.
let me think on this for a moment, because they said like, oh, they sell monkeys. They didn't actually give me a price.
I feel like
for
it would be
monkeys.
cool if we had a monkey and he could like climb the trees and get like us fruit. And he
I
could
will
be my
say
friend,
that the
and I would
regular
love him.
monkeys are probably less well trained
Ah,
than flying monkeys,
damn it.
and less intelligent.
I really want a flying monkey though. But we still have to hire this guard.
You will make money. You can come back and get a flying monkey.
Okay, I'm gonna come back and get a flying monkey.
If that's what you
later.
want to do. You could also definitely run the risk of getting arrested in session 1. It's entirely up to you. Like,
Yeah.
it's a role playing game. You do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, but if I get arrested, then that sucks. I'm not gonna get arrested on purpose like somebody I know. It's fine.
Wait,
It's fine.
Wait, who?
Fucking Strudel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get a flying monkey someday, but not today.
Yeah, that's the thing about some of these animals. The prices are a bit steep. Just from your investigating and looking around there, we'll say there's some signs up or some talking. Like a torriquera is like 500 gold.
Holy shit.
Some of them, like the Anquiro and the Dainanis, are 250. Adros and giant lizards are also 100 gold. So yeah,
but I don't want one of those. I want a monkey.
Trained creatures are steep.
Yeah, I bet.
It's a steep price.
I'm gonna come back and get a monkey.
Yes.
It's not a joke. It's not a bit. I want a flying monkey so bad.
So I'm thinking we might want. Do we know like essentially how many lakes or rivers are within Chult?
I refer you to the map of Isanga. I know it says Chult on the map, but we're doing this in a Hiri, not for
Oh, okay, Isanga. So, well, a lot of it is nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the charted part. This is the most complete map you could have been given.
I do see some rivers.
So you do see there is the river. Oh god, I'm gonna look at my map because that one's blurry. Oh wait, I have a big map.
Hey!
Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I get to look at the complete map. Mine, not
Okay.
for you. Oh wait, oh no, I have a big. I have a bit. The flip side is actually the big incomplete map, or incomplete map. Yeah, you can see. Oh, come on, unfold. From
Yes.
from Port Ziaru, you can see the river Tariki and the river Soshantar. There's another river that, a river Olang, that is on the east side. Yeah, you can tell there's quite a few rivers. You don't know exactly how far they go.
Because I'm thinking we might want to buy
Some of
one
them
or
at
two
least.
fishing tackles.
Yeah.
Mm. That's a great idea.
Yes.
And also maybe some hunters traps. Hunting
Mhm.
traps.
Yes.
Something you
Yes.
will know with your knowledge, hunting traps are... These are things you need to sit down and do for a bit. There's
Yeah, I
something
know.
you
They're
go back
like
and check, and you guys... So that's a question of, are you going to stay in one place for a while, or are you going to be on the move?
well, I mean, hunt.
Hopefully, we'll be on the move.
Yeah.
I'll hunt shit. I've got my pokey things.
There could
But-
absolutely be days where you are not on the move. It's
And I
Yeah.
have a bow, longbow.
So I think it would be nice to have like maybe like one or two for those cases,
Yeah.
and again one or two fishing tackles, so that we can fish rivers and any lakes that we happen to cross upon.
Yes.
all right. You can absolutely buy some fishing tackles, and
Do you want one for each?
Yeah.
Okay. So that looks like it's
We can
4
fish.
gold.
Guys, I feel this is like the Oregon Trail. We gotta be prepared. Should we get like any medicines? Do you think?
you're all gonna die of dysentery.
I hope not.
That'd be
How
Um,
many
pretty
lay on hands
climactic.
does it take to cure dysentery?
Nothing. Nothing cures dysentery.
No.
So I guess everyone add fishing tackle to your
Inventory.
Yes.
yeah.
All right. Sure.
Let me go back to the guides.
Yeah. Do you think Econ would fill us in about what that guide said?
You return to Econ at
Hey.
Kaya's House of Repose.
Did I at that time manage to find any other people?
Someone's about to approach you as the party comes back together, so you have a moment to talk.
Hi. Any luck?
There is one person, and she seems to know what she's about, but she's pricey.
Oh, really? Like how pricey?
5 gold per day plus 30 days in advance.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, we don't have that. I mean, we do, but like, we don't, you know?
30 times 5, that's 150 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is already.
I kind of hesitantly say, there was a second option she gave.
Oh, really? Discount?
She said that if we help her retrieve something that was stolen, she'd waive our fee.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we should do that. Don't you think?
Maybe. She might be overselling herself.
But still, then we'd have a free guide.
I suppose, but aren't we the ones who are looking for help?
Well, I mean, like, it's another way of paying for services.
We'll scratch each other's backs.
You lot are really just ones that kind of jump at the first opportunity, aren't you?
I mean,
So-
I'm just saying that's an option.
Opportunity knocks but once.
I mean,
Well,
have you found any other guides?
It's about to knock a second time. Let me talk to this person, and then
Okay.
we can decide.
Approaching your table are 2 tabaxi.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So let me see if I can get you a proper lowdown on them. One of them is a gray and black furred tabaxi. The other is a more golden furred tabaxi who is wearing an eye patch on their right eye.
Mhm.
Wait, I'm checking who is who. Okay, yes. All right. The first one, the one with the eye patch, approaches you guys. Hello. We hear you seek a guide for expedition into the jungles of Isanga.
We do. What is your price?
Our price? You must beware of Jobal and his no-good flunkies. That merchant prince is as trustworthy as a sack of snakes, as are most of his guides. If you choose us, you get a good price and the good guides. 2 guides for the price of 1.
What is your experience?
Chult. I mean, damn it, I'm doing it now. Thanks, guys. Isanga is our
You're welcome.
playground. We are fast and reliable and know what we're doing. We have led many expeditions thus far. They will charge you 5 gold pieces per day and 30-day advance. That is what they do. We will do 4 gold pieces a day with no payment up front. Even better, we will waive the fee entirely for equal shares of whatever treasure is found. And the gray-furred one goes, treasures. Yes.
What is the most recent party you have led?
We led there's that group of the dudes the dudes in armor. Yeah, armor. It's like they were not well prepared. No. Very sweaty.
What happened to them?
It's not polite to talk about such things in place where people are eating. Goopies.
I'm going to look them both up and down. I want to try and get a measure of who they are. I want to roll insight to kind of
Good
Yeah,
call.
get
want
the
to roll-
measure
I
of what they are. Not to see if they're lying, but to like try and see what they're about. Get a
yeah, I
feeling.
want to do the same.
Trust us. We are fast, reliable, and know what we're doing. River and Flask are up to the task.
Oh my god! Love them!
They have a jingle.
Their names are River and Flask?
Their names are River Mist and Flask of Wine.
Hey, are they twins?
They are siblings. But they are
Ooh.
not twins.
Lear, I like them already.
Siblings.
This
I got 17 on my insight check.
15 on mine.
With that check, they don't inherently seem to be lying or anything. There is an aura of shadiness around them.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily know the full scope of them not working for a merchant prince, what that means. But you do get the sense that the merchant princes run things around here. They seem to.
Yes, thank you for your time. I shall let you know.
Of course. Do let us know. And they slink off gracefully.
They seem great and they're a lot cheaper.
I don't trust them.
Yeah, neither do I.
Why
Did
not?
you hear? The last group they sent was probably one of the parties that were sent ahead by our benefactor.
But they said they were ill prepared.
We might be as well. Ill prepared, I mean.
Ill prepared could mean a bunch of things. Perhaps they were ill prepared for what their guides walked them into.
That's a fair point.
I'd like to buy 2 hunting traps.
You may do so. You may subtract that. We could say you have already done that.
Okay. And I'm thinking of possibly getting a climber's kit or 2.
Do it. If you want to do it, it's your money.
Although I don't have enough money for 2.
Hold on, I might have one already, I think. Let me check.
Me and
While
Lear
you guys are checking that, we'll say the next guide approaches you. I don't have a little handout thing for this one.
That's fine.
Because this one is not from the book, it's from the Tortle package.
Oh God. Okay.
Which you may recall introduced the world of Tortles to us.
Ern, what are you doing here?
So I'm gonna have to show you guys this as best I can. So this large turtle approaches you. He looks like this. It's very cool. This large green-scaled turtle. Well met, strangers. I'm Quilgok, once a dino racer, now the best guide in Port Ziaru. I've traveled up the river Soshantar to the Aldani Basin and back. I visited so many corners of Isanga, and can tell you there's no land more beautiful and dangerous. Right outside, you can see my Ankiro, deadly treasure. And you see parked outside there is an Ankiro, one of those large plate-backed dinos with the club tail.
Hell yeah.
Quite a prize, isn't she? Follows me everywhere. We cost 6 gold pieces a day with payment for 30 days up front. Very expensive, yes, but worth it, I promise you. May the sun and the moon always watch over you.
And then I kind of turn around and I look at the group and I go, there you have it. If you'd like my opinion, it might be better to wait or maybe accrue more money than end up doing a favor for this person. Or trusting those two.
I'm actually quite interested in the favor.
Really? Why? Oh, you think that's your chosen one shit? Is it calling to you? Close your eyes. Tap into your chosen one flowers like I keep trying to get you to do. Is it working?
I close my eyes and kick you under the table.
I felt it. You're right.
I am not sure that would be a good idea.
Why?
We're trying to avoid as much danger as possible.
Yeah, but she's gonna help us avoid danger.
And I'm very interested into what is it that she wants? A mask? This is Quinn asking. What does she want?
She did not say.
Well, on the thing it says...
She did say that
mask.
she is looking for a wooden mask.
A wooden mask, okay.
I'm very curious. I think it's
You notice. I think Econ has taken the position with his back to the wall, looking at seeing who talks to the attendant of this inn, to see who looks over to you and asks about you, so you have full view. And you see another woman speaking to the people who run this place, who looks over to you. I'm almost done with guides. I maybe have 2 more, maybe just this last one. I picked the best of the bunch, guys. There were a lot more.
Oh, good.
Or at least
Wait,
the
did
ones
you
that
say
I
you
felt
had-
fit what we're doing best.
What'd you say?
Did you say you had a climber's? Did you figure out if you had?
Oh,
climbers?
I did not. I thought I did. I do not. But I'll pay for mine.
Okay, and I think I'll buy one too.
You guys are approached by a good-looking young woman. Dark skin. She appears to have some facial tattoos that curl around her eyes, and around her eyes actually. Speaking which, she does. No wait. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. I was seeing things. It's her hair is tied back in a ponytail. She's like, I hear you look for a guide. May I throw my hat into the ring?
What does your hat entail?
I've led many expeditions into the wilds of Isanga. I know secret trails that appear on no map. You may hire others at your own peril. Azaka and Iku have led expeditions into the jungle that never returned. Quilgak, at his prices, is a charlatan, plain and simple. Other guides suffer from mad monkey fever, I'm sure of it. And I hear that river mist and flask of wine owe money to the Highfallen. 5 gold pieces per day is a cheap price to pay for your lives. Spend your gold wisely.
I want to look at the tattoos around her eyes. I want to see if they catch light or anything like that.
Let me upload Salida.
Oh, they're just normal tattoos. Got it.
And she doesn't have the same pricing because she doesn't have the 30 days up front, does she?
No.
Nice.
She doesn't mention that, does she? It's probably assumed, but maybe not. Who the fuck? I don't know. It didn't say it, so fuck it. She doesn't have that in her handout.
The first guide, what was her name?
Which one? The first
The
guide is
first one?
Azaka.
She said Azaka lost some folks.
Yeah, she said Azaka and Iku. You have not met Iku yet.
Can I do insight check?
Sure. Roll an insight check.
Me too.
That's a 23.
23.
Yeah, got a natural 20
Okay,
on the roll.
I was gonna look at the monster manual and see if that adds up, and you know what? With the roll, I don't think that's gonna. I think, from what you can tell, just from the timbre of her voice, that is the truth as she sees it. Yeah.
Okay.
This woman, Salida, she is fit. She looks completely the part of a seasoned explorer. That's all I got for you with that one.
I also want to roll insight, but I want to see if I get any any feeling about her, negative or otherwise.
All right. Yeah, roll insight for
Roll a vibe.
your feelings. Trust your feelings, Anakin.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Trust your
That's
feelings.
going to be a 17.
Hell yeah.
17. With a 17, obviously she comes off as much harsher than the others. She put all the others down quite easily.
Yeah.
Cutthroat business, I get it.
Yeah. So there is an attitude to her. Nothing you can discern with nothing bad that you're discerning necessarily with that check though.
Thank you. I'll let you know.
I like her.
I'm gonna go up to the first guide real quick. What was her name? Azaka.
Azaka.
And I'm gonna tap her on the shoulder.
Yeah, she's drinking at a table, or at the bar.
We've heard that you've lost people on your expeditions before. And I'm just wondering where.
Ooh, specifically when they choose to travel to places within the undead territory is when things get dicey.
Isn't that where we're going?
It is a good chunk of the jungle outside.
What
particularly
importance
to
does the wooden mask have?
the wooden mask is a family heirloom.
Then why would
Stolen
they steal it?
I do not know the inner workings of the Terra folk. It is valuable, and so they took it.
Insight check.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
To see
Fire finger.
to see if I mean, I don't know, just like how much truth there is in that.
Vibes.
All right, that's a 17.
We're doing a lot of vibe checks.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything for insight, so it's probably just. Oh no, I have a +3, so dirty 20.
With that, you can ascertain she is most likely telling the truth. The Terra folk, whoever these creatures are, saw something valuable and took it from, if not herself, then someone else in her family.
Okay.
Do you think we should all buy 10 extra rations so that we each have 20?
Maybe. How much is a ration?
5 silver. So 10 would be 5 gold.
Do you guys want to encounter one more guide, or do you feel like you've gotten a good range?
I feel like we got
in a good range.
Alright, I feel like 4 was solid.
I'm gonna buy 10 extra.
Buy all the rations you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some rations too.
Got
Well,
a good spread there. But there is one more person who goes up and talks to the attendant at the front and comes up to talk to you afterwards. She doesn't look like an explorer or a guide. She's dressed more like a priestess. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this. My name is Inete. I am I'm a acolyte at the temple of Deer, or the Here. That's right, I renamed it. The Here. Which you guys know, the Here is a god of honor and wisdom and vigilance. I'm going to sound crazy. I have had some disturbing visions of evil mages operating somewhere in the Aldani Basin.
Hmm.
I believe it.
I thank you for this vote of confidence. The head of my temple has too many things on his mind, but he's given me permission to investigate. I have asked and heard you are going on an expedition soon. If I could accompany you, or if you're heading through that region, I would very much like to do so.
Do you know the area?
I do not.
Can
But
you
I
help us
can,
pay for a guide?
yes, I can provide my own food and supplies, and I can donate 100 gold to the expenses of the expedition.
Oh, great.
Uh, I want one final thing. I want to roll in. I want to actually.
Vibe
Is
check.
there anything off about this person? Does she look normal?
Insight check.
This time, Econ's gonna vibe check her, but like vibe check like he's gonna stab her.
Her skin is easily stabbed. She's human. That's going to be an 18.
18 with that check. You garner that she's pretty honest. And the wardrobe, the outfit, you're not familiar with local customs around here, this particular area, but it seems to check out. She does look to be a priestess of the Here, and be sufficiently worried about whatever evil wizards are doing some work at the Aldani Basin.
If it's not up to me, but you should know that it's not going to be a safe journey.
I'm aware. I was hoping that you could all at least help keep me safe. It would be safer to travel in groups than alone.
We can't guarantee your safety, but
Did you say you had 100 gold?
Oh my god.
oh,
I knew it. I knew it. Yes, that is as much as I can spare.
Because do you know what I think would really help?
Lore.
Yes.
Lore, don't.
Yes. Don't want. Do you think it would help or not?
No.
Because I think it would help.
I do not believe it would help.
If we had a flying monkey,
oh my
Lore.
I just feel like it would
I
help.
think that's a good use of our money.
It's not our money.
I don't think
Oh,
it's a
but what
good use
if
of money.
when it's over, she wants to date?
What was her name again? Not the
Inete.
priestess, but the woman before.
Salida?
Salida. Yes, I'm going to go to the first guide. I'm going to ask her what she knows about Salida.
Azaka? Alright, you
Yes.
leave the table.
We're just inviting them all to talk shit on each
Yeah.
other.
Yes, but that's the best way to find out.
Yeah.
You ask Azaka what she knows of Salida.
Mhm.
Oh, this bitch. No, Azaka says, I'm afraid I do not know much of Salida. I do not concern myself with her workings.
Do you know when she might have come into town? Is she a local? Or...
I had not heard of her before she came to be a guide some years ago. There are not
All right.
too many of us.
Thank you.
So we all know each
See you.
other. But we don't often work together. So I have not had the chance to parley with her much.
Thank you. So, what do you think we should go with?
I'm leaning towards Azak.
I think
May have
the
lost.
cheaper option would be better.
I like Salida. I really like River and Flask. But you guys don't trust them.
How much did the priestess say?
The priestess said she can help and contribute 100 gold to the expedition.
And
wants
bring her
to-
own food and supplies.
She wants to come along.
Oh, okay. That would be useful.
Mhm.
And she's gonna give us 100 gold.
Not to spend it on frivolous things, though.
Which guy do you like? I'm sorry, I forgot how to pronounce your name.
Z?
Yeah.
Sadokos?
Zodokos, is that it?
Zotikos.
Zotoko.
Starts with a Z.
Yeah.
Zotokos. Which guy do you like?
Well, I would say either Salida or Azaka.
Hmm.
I like Salida too.
Yeah.
She seems
And
like
her-
she doesn't take any shit.
Her pricing seems more flexible.
Yeah.
Where exactly are we heading into again? Specifically?
You guys don't exactly know. You know you have to find a thing called the Soulmonger.
This
So that
this
might lead us into the uncharted territory.
well, this evil catch that might have a connection.
Have a connection to what?
To this item.
Okay.
That is what you were given to believe by Sin Silverlock, yes.
And well, Azaka doesn't seem to be very keen on going into the uncharted territory and has had issues going in there. I mean,
Yeah.
but we don't know if Salida's experiences with going to the uncharted territory. So
But I feel like
maybe-
Salida tells it like it is, you know?
Yeah, well, I
Can
mean,
I-
maybe we should ask her if she has an experience in the uncharted territory.
May I offer a small bit of advice?
Hmm.
With whoever you pick, do not trust any strangers here.
Okay.
Do not trust them. Keep your eyes open.
That's where
so
you're from.
I've been here before.
So I would like to ask Salida if she has any experience going to the uncharted territory.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. So as you guys are gonna walk up, like Inete is like, so am I welcome? Are we, is this a yes?
I'm open to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can come.
The party says you are welcome, so you are welcome.
All right, great.
But don't try and pull anything.
Oh no, I would not dream of it. I will go to the temple of the here to get my things. You should all come.
Okay.
Yes, you can meet Grandfather Zatembe.
I want to roll an insight check. I'm sorry.
He
I'm
may
just
be able
like,
to help you on your path. He has the eyes of the here, they say.
Oh, really? Okay.
my insight was 9.
9. There doesn't seem anything duplicitous. She just genuinely thinks Grandfather Zatembe can help.
All right.
Man, he doesn't love
far as you can
grandpieces, and they.
Grandfather
I just
Zatembe is the best character in this book.
I just want to ask someone a
He's
question
Rafiki.
first, if that's okay, before
Best
we
character.
head over there.
Alright, yeah, you guys can go with her if you want.
Yeah.
Well, I
why
just
not?
want to.
Zafra wants. I'm sorry.
And you can ask Salida your quick question and then follow it up.
Yeah.
You're faster
Yeah,
than
I'll-
everyone, so you can catch up easily.
Fair. Yeah, I'll ask Salida if she has had any experience with the uncharted territories.
Uncharted? Most
Yeah.
of the island is uncharted.
Well, yeah.
But I have delved into many parts of the jungle before. And I have headed through the undead territory.
Okay. And how have those expeditions gone?
When you listen to me, and we avoid trouble, they go quite well.
All right. I do want to do insight, just to be sure, because this is something very important.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 10.
All right, yeah. Seems like she's not bullshitting you.
All right. Thank you. I will take that into consideration. So then I'll head back.
You scamper off.
Fast.
Clippity clop, clippity clop.
Yes.
It's yeah. All right. So you guys head back up north through the city, through the merchants' ward to the harbor ward. And you arrive. If you go with Inete, you're going with Inete, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You head to the temple of Dahir. Who god of truth, god of sight, god of vigilance. That seems to be the particular aspect of Dahir that seems to be going on here. And you can see that this is one of the oldest, grandest buildings in the city. It is location number 7 on the little map. The tiled roof of the great dome resembles an unblinking eye just staring up into the sky.
Almost ominous.
And as you guys head inside, you can hear voices, raised voices in excitement. Not the happy kind of excitement, which it's easy to confuse the two, I know. You hear an old man's voice, which seems to be arguing with some others. You hear an objectively shady ass sounding guy. But come on, Grandfather Zatembe, help us out. You help us find the guy, and we can offer you a pretty generous sum.
Surely we wouldn't want anything bad to happen. Look, wouldn't this
Fucking
ruby
mafia.
do just great things for this temple? A wonderful donation. It's like, I will not help you in your vile deeds. Get out! Oh, come on now, don't be like that. I shoot you! Shoot! But,
You tell him.
Are
they.
you in a video? Are you?
I am in a
recording?
video chat.
Would
Yeah,
it be okay if I wait? You're like recording to post this to YouTube.
yeah.
Okay, my mom doesn't want me putting my face on YouTube.
That's
this
okay.
out. You know how to edit things out, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Okay.
doing stuff.
Edit this out. Edit my words out right now because my mom.
Wrap it up!
My mom doesn't like me putting my face on.
I got
camera,
that part!
so I'm just gonna say hi.
Hi.
Hello. I'm just gonna sit right
Hi,
here.
bud.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey.
The thugs appear to not be. They don't want to run away at the sight of this old man shooing you, but now that there's other people in the room, can you turn that down, buddy? Yeah, no sounds in here, please.
You have like headphones?
I don't own any headphones. I gave up on them long ago because they kept getting janky and
Okay,
could
so
only
what I
be
will do
listened
is
to
just
if you
play
held the
some
cord a certain way.
Minecraft. I will play some silent Minecraft.
Yeah, so other people appearing in the room, as taken, they don't want to cause a scene, so they're going to leave. They depart with scowls on their faces.
Trade.
what do they look like?
They look like some shady. They're dressed in you see that under their clothes, you can see there is leather armor. And they do appear to have some daggers at their hips and short swords.
Okay.
They don't appear to be from here, though. That is worth noting. They are not Isangan.
They look super Italian.
They're like, hey, yeah, oh, whoa. But they are humans.
Okay.
Okay, I go up to the dude they were yelling at.
Yeah, Inete comes up. Inete! Grandfather, who you assume to be Grandfather Zetembe. It's like, I see you have found help in your expedition, no doubt. Yes, Grandfather Zetembe. These people were hoping for guidance. I was hoping that you may help them as well. I have a great many deals to concern myself with. As much as I appreciate you, eyes casting these ruffians out of my presence. What matters of importance do you have that I should use such sight upon your concerns?
We're gonna stop the death curse.
Or try.
No, we're gonna
Or
do
die
it.
trying.
The death curse? What does this have to do with Isanga?
I don't know. Isn't everybody suffering from the death curse?
We have reason to believe that an object that resides within this island, resides on this island, is connected to it.
An object. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You didn't provide a lot of info there. So we'll see.
Gosh, can I actually roll decent? That is a 10.
Oh boy.
You're struggling today.
You believe
rolled-
an object is connected.
Yes, Jordan is forgetting the name of this object.
The
The
soulmonger.
soulmonger.
We believe an object called the Soulmonger.
Yeah.
We believe it's somewhere on this island, and we are trying to look for it.
And who has told you such things?
An old lady.
Our employer.
Who is an old lady?
Such vagaries.
I don't remember her name, honestly.
Sin Silverlock.
I
Silverlock.
say the name.
I am unfamiliar with these names.
She's a great mage. Very powerful.
What trouble?
It's powerful enough to teleport us to here, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yep,
Yeah.
you guys got teleported.
There seems to be trouble happening here.
Yes.
In this you are correct. Many guides and expeditions have parted into the jungle recently.
Yes, we are the predecessors. Not, they were our predecessors.
They were our predecessors. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yes.
I will consult the guides.
The
This
guys?
will- the guides,
Ah, that makes more
the
sense.
spirits. This will take me about a day.
Okay.
Return tomorrow at this time, and I shall
Right.
see what I have seen and can relate to you.
Sounds good.
I hope the guys let you know.
I will speak with the guys. Hey guys!
Hey guys!
Hey, what's up?
Poker at my
Hey.
place. Inete is like, so where can I find you when we are ready?
We're staying
Or do
at
you want to come
Thundering
here?
Lizard. We're staying at the Thundering Lizard.
So perhaps we should meet you here.
Okay,
Yes.
that sounds like a plan.
Hey, is there any way for us to make like I don't know, like
Lore.
what?
Lore
I'm just
wants to
saying,
find one.
Econ suggested that like we might want to stay and get money. So is there any way for us to like make a little money tonight? I applied for a part-time job.
In one night, I
I don't
wouldn't know
know.
anything about that. I know there are ways to make money, but nothing overnight. I'm not running a job board here.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
I
sure
was
there's
more-
a
I was
variety of
more
people
like
who need
a-
help. You could ask around the harbor ward.
That's true. I was just because Econ, you suggested kind of waiting until we had more funds before we set out.
I did.
So like, how would you have done it?
How would I have done? What do you mean?
How would you
Well-
make money? We stayed here for a while.
If we stayed here for a while, I suppose there might be gambling dens. That would be a
Oh,
way of making money. Betting on races.
But also our patron might die.
Yeah.
Grandfather Zitembe won't be done till tomorrow, and you could participate in the dinosaur races tomorrow if you want. You have time.
Because Econ, you had said that you suggested that we gather some more money first before we hire a guide.
yeah. Yes.
Like that was one of your suggestions.
Yeah, that's what I'm referencing.
Mhm.
Dino races tomorrow.
I'm not just talking on my ass.
No, I
Yes.
remember.
Jonathan there?
I'd be hella down to
I'm
do
here.
a dinosaur race.
Oh, okay.
So we'll say you guys are walking out while you have this conversation.
Mhm.
It's getting a bit dark. It's a bit darker in the
I
sky, but
know.
it's no less hot. You're all sweaty.
Gross.
You're gross.
Dang. All right.
Yeah, we should probably get lighter like armor and stuff, right?
You're
Imagine having
good. I
armor.
think you could probably do with just lighter clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Inete does suggest to you guys, if you want to clean up, you could go to the Temple of Lunara. Which
Yeah, we can do that. Sure.
yeah, which Lunara, in addition to being the goddess of the moon, is also a goddess of beauty and just like taking care of yourself. So there's a lot of self-care stuff at the temple
That's nice.
Yes.
Nice.
and bathhouse and stuff. Yeah. And as you guys are walking out, you do see one thing that catches your eye, particularly Econ. There is a wanted poster, little bulletin board.
A river and flask on it.
No.
That would totally be hilarious, though. Yeah, I go and I pick it up.
Wanted pirate. Let me check. Wanted pirates attacking merchant ships. Speak to the harbor master. 2,000 gold per ship.
I rip it off and I tuck it in my bag.
What did that say? What was that?
Maybe work.
Oh, great.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to hit up the harbor master, or would you like to hit the temple, or well, we can also assume some of the other shopping you guys do is during this time because the markets are still very much alive at night.
I would want to essentially gather up a bag of sand.
You get a
What?
bag of sand.
Okay.
For what purpose?
A dark purpose.
Oh my god.
It'll come in handy. This is a surprise tool that will help us later.
That's pretty good.
That's pocket sand.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, was that supposed to be Spinifex?
No.
It's
That's
me.
Why do
Mickey.
you sound like Mickey?
Because I can.
That's a very good impression. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's very good. I can't even do a goofy impression very good.
Goofy's hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's the best I can do. I can do that bit, and I do that on roller coasters when I'm going down.
No.
I can do Winnie the Pooh a bit.
Wait, who did that? Was that?
That was
Jordan?
Jonathan.
That was Jonathan. Wait, was that with Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
That was
So
good,
good.
Jonathan.
Thank you.
I'm losing my mind. We're having
Okay.
a great time.
We only got a few more minutes, so
Oh, we do?
let's wrap this one up in a nice bow. Where you guys want to go?
Harbor.
Master,
I'm gonna
tell us
start-
about the pirates.
You go to the harbor master. You knock on their the harbor master's office, which you can see a light inside. So he is most likely in there. And the door opens. You see there is an office. There is a well laid out wooden office inside, desk, all kinds of charts and paperwork, and pens. And inside, coming to you guys, is a figure unlike any you have met in this city or in your lives before. Dressed in robes, they have golden scales and the head of a golden dragon with wispy tendrils coming down from their face. This person is not a dragonborn, but rather appears from their appearance to be lacks any of the traits of the dragonborn. They appear to be very much half draconic.
That's sick as hell. Do they have weird snake eyes? Sorry, not weird. Do they have striking snake eyes like somebody else I know?
No, they do not.
Okay.
They
That's
have.
fine.
I have a picture. Do I have a picture? I thought I had a picture.
We're like,
Oh,
what's
wait,
up?
his name begins with an X, doesn't it?
My name's Xander.
No, it's a Z. Yeah.
My name's Zeke.
Nice.
Yes, how can I help you?
We
Well,
saw your cool poster.
What are you talking about?
Pirate trouble.
Yes, that one. Come inside.
Do that.
We go inside.
There are 3 pirates ships attacking merchant ships that are heading to and from the Bay of Isanga. They are called the Dragon Fang, the Emerald Eye, and the Sturge. I have permission from the merchant princes to offer a bounty of 2,000 gold pieces for each ship that is captured and brought into port. And they bonus
bring it in.
500.
You can't just sink it.
Huh?
We have to bring it in. We can't just sink it.
If you sink it, then how do I know that you actually did the job?
We could get its flag.
I was hoping you wouldn't really think of that.
I cannot recognize the flag could mean anything. You could stole that. I need proof of the ship. In any case, a useful ship is much more
Working.
a
ship.
not a working ship is much more useful than a sunk one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So how do we find them?
That is your responsibility as the bounty hunters who wish to go after them. They are... There is said to be a isle where the pirates hide out. But I obviously am not overly familiar with such a place.
Of course not.
The Pirate Isle.
Rather, the place where they hide out and park. Yeah, I'm checking that. Okay.
Could you give us a direction?
Unfortunately, I do not know where they hide.
Hmm.
Just checking.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for it.
If you
on our
would,
travels.
please. I do know the names of these pirates.
Oh, that'll help.
There is one Ilak Shaharwan. He is the captain of... Hold on, let me get the specifics. There we go. The captain of the Dragon Fang. He is Chultan. And apparently has... keeps a shaved head and a heavy beard. The Emerald Eye is captained by a Captain Zarum El Saryik. He is not from here. Dark skin, corpulent, very wide features, scarred, apparently missing an eye. And the captain of the Sturge is a Laskilar. Fair-skinned human, dark hair. Aristocratic bearing, from what I hear. If you would keep eyes out for these pirates, I do not know if your journey takes you to the seas or the coasts.
Okay.
But help would be greatly appreciated in dealing with these matters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Noted.
I thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And he escorts you out of his office.
Okay, bye.
Unless you have any further questions.
Mm-mm.
Alright, you're escorted out. You have the mission Hunt the Pirates. That's an optional side quest.
Once we come back and I get my monkey, then we'll hunt the fuck out of some pirates.
Oh my god.
Or maybe we'll become pirates. Who knows?
Alright. And last up, do you guys want to head to the Temple of Lunara and clean up?
Yes.
Or do
Yeah.
you want to just go to bed?
We clean up and then we go to bed.
Alright, the Temple of Lunara is not far from you, so you head over. It is isolated atop a rocky formation in the sea. It's area 9 on that little part there. So you have to get there from the elevated causeway, the little bridge there. And when it's viewed from a distance, it almost looks like the roof floats in midair, which is an illusion created by the mirrors outside that line the walls. And you step in and you see there are all kinds of different rooms. There's public baths. You can see there are instructions for lessons in applying makeup and styling your hair. There's people who are. You can see there's one guy who appears to be instructing a group of other young people how to dress in a manner that suits your profession and the climate. And also your body, like remember, you don't want to wear stripes, horizontal stripes. They make you wide. They make you wide. Vertical, okay, but like horizontal stripes, you just look. You don't want to be a sideways rectangle. So yeah, you guys can come in here to clean up and stuff. Everyone make a charisma check.
Okay.
All right.
Just like straight charisma?
Yeah, this is why I wanted you to come here. Do it. Straight charisma. Just charisma check.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay.
18 myself.
Okay.
Hey.
14.
14. Okay. You can tell there are a number of acolytes and people and other people who are like just enjoying their time here. Lore and Econ, you two, you are greeted with warm smiles. And you know, people are very nice, as you're like, oh yes, the bats are that way.
Well, that's nice.
Lear, someone approaches you, it's like, I don't want to offend, but you could get something you could do with your hair, and you're given some friendly advice on a little bit of hair care.
Bless.
Like a little bit of an improvement.
Yeah.
With an 8, Zerokos, you are greeted by sad, sympathetic looks. And a group of coddling devotees sets to work at giving you a makeover.
Amazing.
And as you guys depart, you're feeling refreshed. Zodikos,
My hair is now styled differently.
Your hair is styled slightly differently. It's got a bit more floof. Zodikos, you feel cleaner and have a little bit more self-esteem than you've probably had in a couple of years. Like, you're feeling
good.
good.
For you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, okay, yeah. Yeah. Red is my color. Like, you get, okay. But you guys head back to the Thundering Lizard for the night. You maybe buy some more temperate clothes.
Yeah.
To prevent.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
The sheer, just the weather, the humidity, and the heat getting to you quite as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you perhaps party a bit
Yeah.
before winding down and trying to sleep, despite the Tabaxi minstrel downstairs seemingly just having a case of Butterfingers and continually dropping the bass. Which people seem to love here. I don't know why. No, and with that, we'll wrap up this first session of Tomb of Annihilation.
Beans.
Yay.
And we'll pick up tomorrow as you guys speak to Grandfather Zatembe, choose your guide, final choice on who you're heading out into the jungle with, which perhaps different guides have different places they're familiar with. So maybe wherever Zatembe can send you, someone will be better than the other. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
And we'll get to the bottom of this mystery.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, thank
Very
you guys for
cool.
joining me.
Also,
Woohoo.
by the way, my hair now looks like Brendan Fraser from The Mummy.
Okay, that's
Oh
fun.
wow.
Okay.
That's
This
hot.
is fitting.
Yes.
All right. Good job, guys. This one was a fun one. It is a preppy one. It's prep, but
What?
you have some fun characters, and I'm excited to see what we do with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
It's gonna be good.
All right.
I also love that
Thanks.
everyone is either very. I love the just like how Econ was especially suspicious of just everybody, and then Laura was just like, I love these shady people.
Yeah.
I love them.
Let's hire them. And the other two of you were just like,
Yeah.
There's pros and cons.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
but shady, but money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was great. That was wonderful. I'm very excited. And we might also do dinosaur races next time.
Don't end
If
the
you guys
video.
are
Yeah.
interested.
Don't end the video.
Dinosaur.
I meant
Might be
the-
a way to make money.
No, not yet.
You
Not yet.
know, why?
I'm gonna say.
If you're gonna do something, do it now, and I'm ending it.
I'm just gonna say like and subscribe.
Okay, say it.
Like and subscribe to this man. He makes very good content.
Thank you.
I
right.
like.
Very
Right.
helpful.
Turning
Yes.
off the stream.
All right.
All right.
Bye.